Hi, I'm Jeff with J&S Custom Woodworks. Welcome back to the channel. This video was sponsored by no one. In this video today, I'm going to tell you the 5 tools that I recommend from Harbor Freight. Now, it's not the 5 best tools that Harbor Freight sells because I didn't buy everything from Harbor Freight, nor did I Google what are the 5 best tools from Harbor Freight. This is an honest review on tools that I've bought, and I want to tell you, the viewer, what I think of those tools. These are the 5 best Harbor Freight tools that I've purchased. So the first tool that I recommend, we're going to start out with cheapest, and we're going to go to the most expensive, is this Pittsburgh 18-inch ratcheting bar clamp. That's a mouthful, right? These are for the price at $5.99. These are going to be, I like these. Let's just get that out there. Mine are kind of dirty and got glue all over them and everything. And, you know, I kind of we're going back and forth. But when I use these clamps, I mean, I can put all the pressure I want on these clamps, and this bar doesn't bend. You can actually swap this head around on the front to make it to where it's a spreader too. For $5.99, you're not going to beat this. The next one on my list of tools that I recommend, and the next priciest, is going to be this Bauer 5-inch orbital palm sander. And right now, this is on sale at Harbor Freight. Well, not on sale, but the sale price at Harbor Freight is $39.99. Sorry, I got it wrote down on the notebook back here. Right now, they're $39.99. I've had this sander for probably going on 2 years, and it still works. I still use it. It's my favorite sander that I have in my shop, and I've got a few. But I've got dust port that I put on the back of it to hook to my shop vac, and the dust collection on it works very well. And it's got speeds 1 through max, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 max. This is a good tool from Harbor Freight, I think. I use mine every day in the shop, and it hasn't failed me yet, and it still works. And for $39.99, that's not a bad price when compared to I'd say the DeWalt is probably going to be the next, or maybe the Milwaukee. But if you've thought about purchasing this Bauer 5-inch orbital sander from Harbor Freight, it is worth the price of $39.99. The next tool on my list of 5 tools that I recommend from Harbor Freight is going to be this Bauer 20-volt battery-operated drill. Now, you can either buy this, just the tool. I'm not sure what the price is on just the tool. I bought the kit, which comes with the drill, the battery, the charger, and a carrying case for $65.99 from Harbor Freight. And I think that price still holds true. Right now, I'll put a shot up on the screen there of these tools. But I bought this drill around the same time that I bought the 5-inch orbital sander, and I've got 4 different brands of drills in my shop, and I would have to say that this is, I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I do have a Milwaukee drill, but as far as the weight of it and how I like it more than the Milwaukee. The Milwaukee I have has big battery, but anyway, we're not talking about Milwaukee tools right now. We're talking about Harbor Freight. But if you're looking for a cheap option for a drill, this is a pretty good drill here. Like I said, I paid $65.99 for it, plus tax from Harbor Freight, and it performs well. It'll get the job done for whatever you need. The number 4 tool that I recommend from Harbor Freight is going to be in the next the next priciest is going to be this Chicago Electric 10-inch sliding miter saw. Right now, it's the sale price on this is $149.99 plus tax. And again, I started woodworking 2 years ago, and I bought all these tools around the same time. This is a good saw for the price, $149. A lot of people are using a 12-inch sliding miter saw. This is a 10. I do want to upgrade one day, but for right now, this is perfect. It does fine. You know, minor adjustments out of the box on the fence to make it cut a perfect 90 degrees. The dust collection sucks on it, I will say that, but they suck on every miter saw. You're not ever going to stop any dust completely on a miter saw. It comes with this hole down here to hold your material down. The fence in the back, there's Allen screws on each side to adjust the fence to get it at 90. It only bevels one way, which is this way on a 45. This has been a good saw for me. It's never failed me. It's worked when I wanted it to. I use it on all of my projects to cut my stock to length, and at $149.99, this is a pretty good deal. I'm not going to get into a full review on it or whatever, but it does slide. It does slide, pivots up and down, but this has been a good saw for me, and it's a Chicago Electric 10-inch sliding miter saw. Next on my list is the Central Machinery 70-gallon 2-horsepower dust collector. Now, this dust collector, when I bought it, was $219 plus tax. I think that Harbor Freight realized how good this dust collector was, and I think they might have thought they were getting ripped off on it a little bit, because now it's $299.99 plus tax. So it's went up about $80 since I purchased it probably 8 months ago. But at $299, this is still a good deal, because let me tell you, this is a 2-horsepower. It's either 1500 or 1550 CFM, and it does a great job. The filter bag at the top could be a little bit better, but all you have to do is swap that bag out for, I'm not sure how many microns this is. I don't remember, but this has been a good tool. It's been a good addition to my shop. I have asthma, and I don't need to be breathing in sawdust, and this gets the job done. It really does. I've got my joiner and my table saw hooked up to it. It's the only two tools I have hooked onto this dust collector. But it has been phenomenal. And, you know, like I said, I only paid $219 for it, plus tax, plus I bought a hose kit with it that came with blast gates and all that stuff. But for the dust collector alone, I paid $219. Like I said, now it is $299. So I don't know why Harbor Freight went up so high on that. That's in my area. It might be $219 in other areas. I don't know. But this is my number 5 tool, and not number 5 per se, because I probably like this the most, but I went by price, cheapest to most expensive. But you know, if you guys like videos like this, I do buy a lot of tools from Harbor Freight. I can do a Lowe's video too, but I will be doing a top 5 tools that I do not recommend from Harbor Freight, so be on the lookout for that coming out. That's the 5 that, from what I've bought, that I enjoy and I think is a good price. Like I said, at $299 for this dust collector, I still think that's a good price, because you're not going to find another one even close to being that inexpensive. So we'll see you guys next time. And don't forget, if you like these videos, Please help me out. Subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon so you're notified anytime we release new content. And until next time, keep making sawdust and stay safe.